Hey guys, iOS Hope here. Welcome back to the channel. Happy Labor Day to everyone here in the United States that celebrate Labor Day. Today I wanted to give you guys my weekly follow-up on iOS 14 Developer Beta 7. We are reaching the final stretch here. We're soon going to be seeing iOS 14 being released to the public, and this year could be a little different. iOS 14 may launch and the new iPhones may be delayed. So the new iPhones could be launching with iOS 14.1, but Apple could still be launching iOS 14 here in the near future. So we're looking at about 2.5 weeks maybe until Apple releases this software to the general public, or maybe even sooner. We'll have to wait and see. As I mentioned, we're on the final stretch. This is my weekly follow-up. The software is pretty stable. I have a lot of good news to share with you guys, so let's get right to it. Now, I also want to talk about iOS 14 Developer Beta 8, and that could be coming soon here shortly as well. We'll talk about that here in a few seconds. As we already know, Apple is on a weekly release schedule for new betas, so this week we could be seeing the next beta for iOS 14. And as I mentioned, the software is performing insanely well, at least on the iPhone 11. We'll go over the YouTube community poll as well, because you guys also have your input and feedback here. We'll go over some of the questions and the votes as well. So first up, the battery and performance. Everything on iPhone 11, it feels sturdy, feels almost like an official release. That's why I say we're here reaching the final stretch here. If you didn't know, the latest beta adds new wallpapers or new wallpaper transitions for these rainbow wallpapers here. It also adds some minor changes to the app library feature, adding new categories and such. So yeah, the software feels pretty polished. I can't complain. The battery isn't as great as I always say as iOS 13 as of yet, but it is greatly improved. I can get through my entire day without a single issue on beta 7. But let's head on over to the YouTube community poll here quickly, because I want to show you something, because older devices are experiencing things differently than newer devices according to this YouTube community poll, and I see this sort of as a trend here. The question this week, of course, is how is iOS 14 in developer and public beta 7 working for you? And 40% of you guys are having a great experience with the software. I'm having a great experience as well. 14% and down from previous versions. Right here it says, okay, but still some bugs. Now, I haven't encountered too many bugs, honestly. Only the one where the dock would switch to a darker mode. Like it would get black in the folders as well. That is the only bug that I've encountered. And if you haven't catched that video, links will be in the description. I talked about that. It is definitely a bug. It hasn't happened again. But yeah, that was the only bug that I've encountered. And then not good, which is again down a 1% at 2% this week, is having a bad experience or not good at all. And then a 44% of you guys are yet not even running iOS 14, which is a good thing. And that is from approximately 7,400 votes here. But let me go here over some of the comments, and I'm paraphrasing here. So you can see here I can't find any bugs, and the battery is insanely good, as well as performance on iPhone 11. And that is the most popular comment. And as I just mentioned, I do have an iPhone 11 running iOS 14, the latest beta, and I can say the same thing. Battery is great and performance has been really good. But in the other hand, the iPhone 7 users are having not so good of an experience when it comes to multitasking and RAM management, as well as battery. It looks like some of you guys are facing some issues with these older devices managing the RAM properly, and therefore the battery has decreased as well. Now, these YouTube community polls, as I always say, guys, are posted weekly. You can come back to these YouTube community polls, vote, express your thoughts, and read some of the comments from other users. As you see here, some users are having different experiences, and you can find out more. Again, links will be in the description for that as well. But overall, iOS 14 Developer Beta 7 is in the correct track. Things are looking pretty good. As I mentioned, in the next about 2 weeks, Apple could be releasing this software to the general public. And as I mentioned, beta 8, as Apple is on a weekly release cycle. Today is Labor Day, so it is a federal holiday here in the United States. So we won't be seeing any betas today on Monday, September the 7th. However, tomorrow, the 8th or the 9th, we could be seeing the next beta, and maybe even close to a gold master copy release. And the reason I know that as well is because the build number also tells us that we're getting close to an official release. As we see, it ends with the letter B. Usually when it starts winding down to letters to letter A, that means that, you know, we're getting closer to an official final build. So hopefully beta 8 coming again this week on the 8th or maybe the 9th of September here, and maybe an official release here sooner rather than later. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.